All right, guys, this is not going to be a long video, but I have to say something or I'm actually going to have a breakdown. I swore I would never say anything bad about the Rodney family. However, at this point, everybody surrounding Kiely Rodney is starting to blow my mind. You have the direct family who's actually starting problems with the people that found their family member. Is it just me? I get the grief thing. I'm the one that had a whole video about it, okay? Stages of grief and like all of that. But the fact that it's continuing on, the nitpicking and the weirdness of them going after adventures with purpose is it's insane to me. It's insane to me. Law enforcement dropped the ball. I am a huge advocate for law enforcement. I do not say it lightly when I say law enforcement dropped the ball. They didn't find Kiely unless she wasn't there during their search. But that is another whole topic. What we do know is Adventures with Purpose is wanted by hundreds of families to come on board and help them find family members that are currently missing or have been missing for upteen amount of years. And they chose to come and find Kiely. They came with a purpose and they fulfilled it. Enough said. Am I right? I don't give a rat's ass at this point who made a phone call, who they called, who they didn't call. I care that they found Kiely. And if it were my family member and these people took my family member out of a lake where they could have sat for decades and they gave me my family member back so that I could have that closure and a burial of some sort, I would be kissing their feet. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a shit if somebody told me that they were a band of serial killers. I would be like, well, guess what? They found my family member, so I'm very thankful to them. I certainly would not be making comment after comment after comment about who they called, who they didn't call. This was inaccurate. Then apparently they wanted a portion of the Adventures with Purpose video taken down. And that was the phone calls made to family who apparently they are adamantly saying wasn't really their family or, whatever. I don't know. Because why would Adventures with Purpose make that up? I don't know. They called somebody. Either they really thought that's who they were supposed to call or like whatever. But you're so concerned with them taking down that portion of the video, that just makes me feel like it's because it contradicts what you're saying. It contradicts what you're going around telling everybody, which is that they didn't contact anybody. But nonetheless, regardless, if they called Mickey Mouse, they found Kiely. And of all the things in that video that literally had me ugly crying, it was so heavy, it was so much to watch emotionally. That's the part that you're so disturbed by that you want taken down. It is so bizarre to me. Then you have Jaga over there going on and on Adventures with Purpose on their page, on their social media page. Oh, you're cussing them out, you're clout chasers, which I didn't know what the word clout meant. I had to ask a teenager. But apparently, it just means like, the recognition or the fame for all those people that are old like me and don't know that. Are you serious? Are you serious? Because you love Kiely, she's the love of your life. My God, you even missed her while you were still holding her. I don't know how that's possible, but you really, who cares? Who cares if they became world famous for it? Who cares? They found her. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Just because the people surrounding Kiely don't seem to want to explore the possibility of foul play because they're very satisfied with the accident theory doesn't mean that they need to be nasty. This doesn't mean they have to be nasty, because the people that are searching for answers, they're not searching for it for their own family members. They're searching for answers for your loved one. Is it me? Is it just me? You know, they're all just a weird bunch, okay? They're all a weird bunch, and I'm sorry. Like, this is like the most unclassy video that I've ever made, except for the time when I freaked out on Dawn Wells. I don't know if you've ever seen that video, but I was so irate. I was like flipping around my hand so much that I knocked my earring right out of my ear. But sometimes, like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You have Jagger, who, supposedly is so deeply in love with this girl that, she's his everything, but he's pissed off at us for wanting to find out what happened to his everything, because clearly not everything is adding up. And he even went as far as saying that the tow truck driver is a liar. Well, how the hell do you know that? How do you know that the tow truck driver is a liar? That is such a bizarre thing to say. He might be a liar. I don't know. But law enforcement apparently, allegedly, has confirmed that they find him credible. So there's that. Now, that might turn out to be nothing. But I'll tell you this, if it were my daughter, my loved one, my friend, my everything, Jagger, you know what I would be doing? I would be finding that tow truck driver, that company. I would be asking to see the cameras. I'd be at the police department knocking on the doors, saying, do you have a warrant for these cameras or subpoena or whatever the heck you need? Because I want to see the footage. And they might be doing that. I don't know. But if they are, it would be really weird for Jagger to be saying what he's saying this early on. Why? Why are you saying? I don't understand. I seriously think that that is a very bizarre statement, because I would be like, wait a minute. This guy is saying that he is sure that he saw somebody that resembled Kiely and a male in her car the day that she was missing. I want to get to the bottom of that. Because if he's a liar, then the cameras are going to show that he's a liar. But if he's not, that will be earth-shattering to this case. And the tow truck's girlfriend, the tow truck driver's girlfriend, says that she's sure that it was Saturday because that was a family member's birthday. So that's why she's sure that it was Saturday. That's huge, guys. That's huge, because that would have been after the time that we believe was the last time that she was seen. And there's Jagger. She didn't call no tow truck. He's a liar. Well, if you're 4 hours away with an alibi, how the hell do you know what she was doing or what somebody else was doing to her? You're all very bizarre. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. Especially if you're all innocent, I'm going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I think that you're acting weird, because I still will think that you acted weird. But, for any cast of doubt that I've put over your innocence, and I'm not saying that anybody is not innocent. I'm just saying a lot of this behavior is bizarre. You have Samantha, who, is like the spokesperson for the entire case, and, she's Kylie's like bestie, but then everybody else says that they're not even friends. You have, Kate making creme brulee or whatever she's doing, and she's like, the best friend, but then, she makes one kind of weird press conference where she looked a little rough, like, a lot of people are pointing out that she looked like she had a busted lip and all this. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. But, she was there, and then she wasn't ever again. Okay. You have Magdalene Mags. She's gone. Sammy, who changes her Instagram every 3 hours to a new profile name. And they're all set to private, so I don't know why she feels the need to change them constantly. But, you have Kate, who looks like she never even liked or commented on Jagger's stuff until after Kiely went missing. And then you had the two of them saying that they were driving around like looking for her the same day that the tow truck driver spots someone that somewhat resembles Kiely and a male wearing the same hat. A lot of people have that hat. I shouldn't say that. That's a very common hat. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of weirdness. There is a lot of weirdness. I'm just saying, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think the family just needs to like knock it off with Adventures with Purpose? These people are going to be so. I'm sure they don't. I'm sure that they don't regret that they came because they found the poor little girl. But part of them has to be like, of all the cases we could have went and spent our time helping on, we go and do this one, and now we're being like bashed left and right. And for all the people that are saying like, oh, they're profiting because that video was members only for a few days. Well, first of all, that's very common. Anybody who has, members on their YouTube gives them exclusive rights to videos ahead of time. That's how they get their membership money to support either their channel or, whatever they're using the money for. And in their case, they go and find people for free. They don't charge the family. Do you think all that heavy equipment doesn't cost money? Do you think all their travel expenses doesn't cost money? But you're going to complain and bitch because people had to pay like $4.99 or whatever to view the video in advance, because y'all could have just waited till Friday and saw it for free. You chose to pay to see it in advance, so whatever. But are you really, really going to begrudge them some money that they got that we all know will never make up for the money that they're not charging families to do all of this stuff? Like, I'm so nauseous about everything that is going on. I find it insane and despicable. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I find it all very, very strange. I find it all very strange. All of them at this point, because of how they're acting, well, I guess I really shouldn't go too hard on like Mags or Kate or them, because they've stayed out of the limelight. Like, I've noticed some weird things, but for the most part, they've just stayed out of the limelight. So I don't even know why I'm picking on them, other than the fact that I feel like they know something. Well, did I just say that out loud? I don't know that. Maybe they don't. Tell me what you think. Okay, rant over. Bye.